Welcome back, everybody. Figured I would give another video walkthrough of the next level because this one has more vehicles, has more weapons, and things that showcase a little bit more of what I've done than the last one. First level really doesn't have a whole lot to it, so let's get to this.
Cat 6, push back the attack on short base. Find out what we're dealing with.
So right off the bat, everyone has their own weapons. Currently spawning with the dart rifle because I don't have the DMR done just yet, so this is kind of a placeholder. But I will make sure everything you spawn with, at least in the first few levels, is all the new reach weapons. So instead, for now, I'm going to grab this guy's double-barreled shotgun. This is a custom model that I made. It has some nice vicious blades on it. The blades actually do extra damage as well. Reload animation is putting the shells in, and it has a ridiculous range and damage, so same with the last video. We have the kind of Borderlands style gun. It's the same one that's on the ground there. It has a cell shaded effect on it, where it has that thick outline to it, and if you approach the weapon on the ground, there are 3 variants currently. They will show the rarity, the DPS on it on the bottom there. A level will just kind of indicate which one's the supposedly better one. There's no real leveling to the weapon, but just kind of a fun little detail like that. I also have added a lot of my Gruntpocalypse stuff. The purpose of this mod is going to be to showcase everything that I've made, basically. So all the Halo 3 stuff, all of the ODST things, anything new I added to that, all the Gruntpocalypse stuff, everything that I've basically made is going to be tried to put under one roof here. So you can see, we have normal jackals, we have a little grunt elite here. But the normal elite, I got in too deep. So this weapon, the screen starts getting crazy because as you hold the trigger for a couple seconds, I think it's like 1 to 1.5 seconds, it will unleash everything it has in it. So the rest of the magazine will just get rapidly dumped into enemies. Use a dart rifle there, throw a marble, grab a bubble pistol. Getting some equipment spawned here. So we have a new equipment item there. There are some bugs where enemies will spawn without any weapons like that. That will be fixed. Currently working on it. So we have sprint, we have a couple more marbles, and we have a new weapon, or new equipment, that is Insta-Kill. So if you activate it, your screen starts pulsing red, and it is literally just an Insta-Kill. Anything you hit with any weapon, one-shot kill. And then it wears off after 10 seconds. The screen effect goes away, and that's that. So let's grab marbles and see what else we can get here. Sure, you can see as you get close to the marble now, I added a screen effect that makes it a little harder to see. And so we got old school. I did port over everything, including the mauler. With the classic elephant noise, I ported in the custom sound. Got a stun gun. Everything that was in Halo 3 except for things like the Floodspore rifle is not in here, and I also didn't bring over the broken sniper rifle because people seem to just not enjoy that, which I get, so it wasn't worth the effort to make something that people are just going to put down immediately. Another marble. I guess I can just throw this out here. Oh, we got a vehicle spawn. So this is paper airplane. I wish I threw this outside because I don't know if we're going to be able to take this easily. But what it does is actually fires little paper airplanes, which will shoot Banshee shots as they approach their target. And it will actually track onto enemies. So this was a great item to have dropped.
Control, I see a target locator. Any artillery support
So
in the area?
target locator currently I have is the new weapon type that I have made called staves. Pretty self-explanatory. I'll also grab that armor lock, which I will showcase that in a second. I just wanted to fly this out and give an idea of how this works. So if I shoot this, you can see them locking onto their target. They're shooting their little banshee rounds as they approach, and then they kamikaze. Now the explosive one also has one where it will just very quickly dive bomb at an enemy. It shoots its banshee bomb like a normal banshee bomb would, and then it also kamikazes. Or if it blows up early, it won't actually shoot the banshee bomb, but you kind of get a double use out of it if you can get far enough away. So the marble currently has all the Halo 3 weapons. There's no reach weapons in there yet. Oh boy, bail. It has the some reach equipment items, obviously as you saw. It also has vehicles between Halo 3 and Reach. So this is the black hole staff, the dark staff as I called it. And it'll suck things in, and then it detonates them and does a ridiculous amount of damage. I'm going to leave the Banshee or paper airplane there now. We'll come back to that later if we need it. But for now, we'll show off everything else. While we're in while we're in this area here, there's another weapon up here. No, there's not. It didn't spawn in here. Okay, I might have actually blown it away on accident, so we will not worry about that. The Wumbo Warthog has returned from Halo 3, except it is a new custom model using the Halo Reach Warthog.
The old Farragut station has its
Has a new turret, and it also has a passenger spot right on the front there.
Clear the skies.
AA gun is to the west, comms array to the east. Let's roll. I agree.
As we round this corner, we will see the new Ghost. I will be adjusting the vehicles so they do not have as much physics knockback. The Halo 3 mod when it launched was outrageous with physics knockback, and people, for the most part, really didn't like it. So that's going to be removed.
Close to the AA gun.
To show off the Ghost, there it is. Put on our little ghosty skates. How about that? It's 2 little ghosts that you can wear. When you fire, it shoots 4 consecutive shots. Each ghost shoots 2 blasts in order. So it has its little boost. These things do pretty ridiculous little tricks, actually. So if I go off this, woo! See those little down arrows being shot at us. Got a little grunt elite in here, and a normal elite behind him. So let's show off the armor lock. Oh. Well, if you get below half and let go, it's a crop duster. We have normal sprint, which I called coward sprint, because if you saw in the last video, it is now reverse. And we have the crop duster ability, which you roll forward, plays the music, you build it up, and let it out. A little silly for what I usually do, but I actually kind of like it. So, whoops. Everyone's favorite suplex pistol, launching the Warthog off. Sends him up and knocks him down. One issue with the marble is Reach has a very aggressive garbage disposal system, basically. So garbage collection. where as the equipment gets thrown out, it gets identified by the game engine as, hey, this is unnecessary, let's get rid of it, and it will despawn pretty quickly sometimes. You can see it only spawned the dart rifle and a pea shooter. So, not ideal, but that's reach. Can't really do much to control that, unfortunately. So this is a new one, the Trojan Horse pistol.
Nice
And the
work,
purpose of
Spartans.
this
Head to
is
Farragut
you
Station
shoot
and
normally,
get
it's
the
a
comms
plasma
array up and
pistol.
running. Spartans, this is Sword
But
Patrol.
like the Trojan Horse, it can
Use
sneak
mobile
into
firepower.
enemy lines, sneak behind enemy lines, and if you shoot an enemy with it, it will spawn a grenade on them. Same with weapons and vehicles as well. I probably can't get that. But even that Warthog, if we shoot, or the Marine, they don't do as much damage as a normal frag, but they will definitely do some damage. The turret is now this bouncy laser. Try to do everything that I'm adding. I'm trying to do something different than what I did in Halo 3. Especially since most of the Halo 3 stuff is brought over. I wanted to keep it, everything feeling mostly fresh. Obviously the Wumble Warthog, there's only so many ideas I have for the Warthog, honestly, so I definitely repurposed that. But I also really liked it, so we're keeping some things. But for the most part, everything's going to be as different as I can make it. The overcharge shot of the Trojan Horse pistol will unleash a absolute crazy, oh my god, crazy amount of grenades. So holding the black hole, cat's going to get ejected. Oh, I thought I had the crop dust. I had a backward sprint, so I just walked up to him and started walking back. My bad. I think things get ejected from the black hole and then they get kind of warped into these new areas. So here are 3 different levels that I currently have of the Borderlands weapon. This is the level 4, the second tier. It has incendiary rounds to show on the ground. I'll grab this one too to show it side by side. You can kind of get an idea. We have 72 DPS, green rarity, got a purple rarity for the explosive ammo, 150 DPS. Slow firing, a little less rounds, does good damage though. Incendiary round is kind of a good midway one where you won't hurt yourself as much, but it has some good range on it. And you want to make it easily identifiable from a distance. So as you walk up to these, it'll be pretty obvious which one you'll get as you get used to it. And why these don't work so well at a distance is the rockets get a little squirrely pretty quickly. Excuse me. So as you try to shoot that farther target, it won't hit as well. Now, here we get ready for our second new vehicle. So I'm going to hit this first. Get our Event Horizon crosshair here at the ready. Custom drawn by yours truly. And this never fails to make me laugh. So you probably can't hear it too well on this, especially with the music and the volume turned down so my microphone has good audio, but the wheel even, or the shopping cart even has a little squeaky wheel. So as you drive around, you'll hear a little light squeak. You can have passengers, so as Kat gets on here. Just cruise around with your best buddy in the shopping cart. And it looks like you're waiting for your mom to return. Where is she? Where is she? I feel like the vehicles I've designed in this are probably some of my favorites I've ever done. So let's grab this. And let it go. It will not hurt you. I think it hurts allies. Yeah, it definitely hurts allies. But you yourself are safe to go through it. I think that was from the Wraith when the black hole hit it. Now we have more vehicle here. It's another Wumbo Warthog, but on the back is, oh, that's not a Gauss turret. That's a Goose turret.
Good work, Spartans. Return to Sword Base.
And if you fire,
Is inbound, imminent.
here, little goosey goose. Oh, our Marine drove over that. So the explosion doesn't do a ton of damage, but the direct impact is actually the same strength as a normal Gauss Warthog turret explosion. So if you direct impact anything, they're done. And you can actually direct impact multiple targets. It can bounce multiple times. If you throw it into like a crowd. And it can also rapid fire faster than the Gauss turret normally could. A little hard to get used to, but I think it's fun. Ooh, grenade! Let's grab some ghosty skates here, huh?
We're stalled in the tower atrium. Cat, where are you?
Opening the gates now.
Grab a dart rifle here before we go up. So yeah, all my Gruntpocalypse stuff, every single squad has a chance of having a normal vanilla reach enemy type spawning, like a regular Jackal, or it can have the little Grunt Jackal. Same with Elites, same with Brutes, same with Hunters, same with the Gouda on the 3rd level. I'll also be trying to add more of the Gouda to just encounters in the game, because I feel like they were way underused in this. Cat lost her weapon and is
Nothing to report.
just broken. Might have been when I ejected her from the level. She might have lost something important there. Let's grab slip space here. So of course, oh, this time we have 2 little baby grunts. One of my favorite models for my Gruntpocalypse mod. If you haven't played that, that is on Steam. And kind of like I explained earlier, every enemy type in that mod is replaced by a grunt. Grunts are just normal grunts. Hunters are grunts. Jackals are grunts. Elites are grunts. Everything's grunt. Even the Gouda are grunts. The Needler is unfinished. The concept was to go for an icicle type thing. It doesn't super combine, but it can headshot, but it just feels like a kind of bland machine gun at the moment, so I have a potential concept in mind for making it ice-themed and feel like a needler, but we'll get to that. There are currently about 4 reach weapons, I believe, I have not done yet.
Elevator, Lieutenant. Take it.
Cat, you should get that robotic arm checked out.
Hitting this base hard.
Where's our orbital support?
Eh.
Got to be 4 platforms that can take us out with a
So
single
let's
map.
shoot a black hole back there.
I doubt that.
It is very strong, so you get 4 shots of it, because it is a little easy to miss sometimes. Let's throw it into this crowd here. How about that?
6, head upstairs and assist the meal. George,
Ooh, we
make
almost
sure
killed
you
that
get
elite.
Depend on it.
Double-barreled shotgun does have a larger range to it than normal. Obviously, you get 2 shots and then a reload.
Hands on their position.
But it's extremely strong, and I think it's very fun to use. Yeah, strong melee. So anything you run up against, you're going to do some good damage.
More the merrier. All in line.
Let's shoot this out over here.
Corvettes gonna rip this base apart. What's the situation, Noble?
So there are changes to some of the Halo 3
Can't do this
weapons.
on my own. Need another Spartan up here.
In Halo 3, this would have to just cool down, or you would overheat it and it would cool down that way. But now I've added the venting mechanics and an animation of the top vent opening up to give a little bit more options in playstyle. I think it feels very good as a gun right now. This one's dropping a lot. Nice. Brute shot ported from Halo 3 to Reach, but still the same style as the Halo 3 version. Halo 3 assault rifle looks great in Reach, I think. Suplex pistol again. Got a scarab gun. Let's change it up. Let's use a stun gun and a scarab gun. This was a bit of a weak weapon in Halo 3. It's kind of like a... Oops. Uh-oh. I held it for too long. Still not the best. Kind of more of like a gag gun if you get it. I'll probably use it as such. But it's usable. Kills can be had. Sure you can hear that Xbox achievement pop sound happening. Oh, and see it coming for your face. There's an elite with an Xbox 360 just punching you in the face, Marine.
Enemy reinforcements. Oh, yes, I love this job.
And of course, entirely usable. So let's throw the marble first. And let's pick up an Xbox 360, shall we? Reload animation, of course, reloading a hard drive. And specifically, this is
Upstairs, Lieutenant. We need those long swords in the air.
a nicer Xbox because we have the oh my god, you can't read it all with that. We have the 120 gig hard drive on here. Yeah. All the details from the 360 have been added on here. This was a custom model job that I made. I thought I'd be able to find something online to use, but they were very expensive to use those models, so I did it myself, and I'm very proud of it. I think it turned out really good. It looks like a 360. Sounds like a 360. And that's all you need. Laser light show has been adjusted a little from Halo 3. The effects look a lot prettier in this engine. If you scope now, there's no charge and hold anymore. But if you scope and fire, it just shoots one big spike. So you can get the big spikes you would normally get from charging, and you can rapid fire them. And it uses 4 ammo at a time. Now for this last part,
I can't see him.
instead of rockets, we have the second type of staff. Shoots little lightning bolts, pretty self-explanatory. Does good damage. I believe you get 6 shots in it before you have to swap it out. Whoops, that was a terrible shot. We'll definitely be balancing these. There are bugs, it is a work in progress. But this is more so to show what's been done so far, to give an idea of what to expect when this does eventually
Noble team,
release.
longswords are inbound and ready to push. Orbital defense is standing by to take the shot.
And that's about it. Cutscenes are not done yet. I will be trying to work on those. I have more weapons to do, just a few. I have about half the equipment done so far. I have about half the vehicles done so far. And then, yeah, most of the weapons, it's, I mean, 95% of the Reach sandbox is there. If you throw in the Halo 3 stuff, I'm about 99% done with weapons. So it's getting very close. I expect it'll be another maybe month, maybe 2, depending on how fast I go. I'm trying not to rush it and trying to make sure all the new ideas are just fun and quality to use. So it will be fun, I think, when it comes out. I'm trying to keep the highest quality and not do what I did with Halo 3, where it was the first 3 levels and I wasn't really sure exactly what I was doing yet. So bear with me, and I will post videos when I think a level is done that showcases more of the mod than what I've shown before. So enjoy what's shown, and I will post again when I have something to show. Thank you. Bye.